Oh shit, FNAF World's relevant again. That means I'm not weird for liking it. FNAF is a franchise that's been a part of my life for an uncomfortably long time. Freddy Fazbear has been taking up space in my brain for 12 years, and the way things are going, I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. My favorite game is the one that looks like this. After FNAF 4 released, Scott would update the scottgames.com website, a website that would usually host teasers for the next FNAF game, but now it would simply host this nice little thank you image with every animatronic on it. Oh, that's sweet. He's thanking everyone for supporting the franchise. Hey, is the image changing? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait! Turns out that nice little thank you image was actually a teaser for the newest FNAF game. Oh, Scott Cawthon, you trickster. What the fuck is a FNAF world and why does it look like that? FNAF World is an RPG set in the FNAF universe, advertised as what if FNAF was cute? You know, at least it's better than Freddy in Space 3 having what if FNAF was sexy.
I will fuck the shit out of that robot, man.
Scott released a trailer too. Alright, well this seems like a bit of a departure, but I like the style at least. You know, Scott's models are always unique. I'm glad we're gonna get to see so much of them, especially in the overworld. January 21st, 2016 rolls around. God fucking damn it! Yeah, fun fact about that trailer, basically nothing that was shown in it made it to the final game. All of this was already modeled. Scott, what the fuck are you doing? Donating money to Republicans? Oh, yeah, alright then, carry on. You know, at least the battles are in 3D. What the fuck is happening? I have to talk about FNAF World's battle system, oh god. Okay, so every character has an invisible timer that's always ticking down in the background, and when that timer hits 0, every other character's timers will pause, and a list of 3 moves will pop up. Clicking on one of these 3 moves will make the animatronic perform that move, reset their timer, and unpause every other animatronic's timer. In theory, this sounds like kind of a nightmare to play optimally with, but every animatronic only has like one move that you want to use over and over again, so just memorize the position of that move and you're good to go. If you want to give FNAF World a try after this video for some reason, Pizza Wheel, Bash Jam, Cupcakes, Hot Cheese, you can figure out the rest of the animatronics from there. As you can probably tell by this entire section, FNAF World's release was kind of a mess. Especially because you had to pay $5 for it. Yeah, this shit wasn't free. All of this backlash actually led to Scott apologizing for FNAF World State and taking the game off Steam, putting it up on GameJolt for free, alongside an update that added 3D overworlds. But if you checked Scott Games again, you'd see the thank you image changed one final time. Update 2 is coming, yeah! I never really talked about the story of FNAF World, did I? Probably because it's kinda nothing. It's a pretty standard RPG story. Fight the enemies, progress forward in areas until you fight the final boss, which is Security if you're on normal mode. This is Security. Say hi, Security, or Scott fucking Cawthon himself if you're on hard mode. Die, Scott Cawthon! There's other endings too, like Clock Ending, Universe End, and hey, we should turn this guy into an animatronic in Ultimate Custom Night, but whatever, I already made an entire video about FNAF lore, I don't feel like piecing that together again. Insert Cowboy clip. Ow, ouchie, oof, my head. But why am I talking about the story now? Well, because I'm bad at writing videos, but also Update 2 adds some important bits to the story that I should really talk about. If you re-enter a save that you've beaten on hard mode, you can walk into this house and meet up with Deskman, who talks very strange and cryptically, and then tells you to come back later. Yeah, okay, bro. Oh, hey, Fredbear, say something funny. That's not funny. Fredbear tells you that he, Big Cawthon, has gone insane and is making a bunch of bullshit, but it's pointless to stop him because any team we have will be wiped out by the enemies and the poison gas, so just go home. Get lost. Okay, well, if you're gonna stick around, apparently there are 8 extremely powerful characters that we were never meant to have, but their code has been recycled and used for various spin-off games that Scott created. Go save them. On a meta level, the whole creation of a bunch of spin-offs that are kind of dog shit thing is a reflection of how Scott views FNAF World after the fan backlash, but we don't have time to talk about that. We gotta get Nightmare On back! Alright, so there's 4 minigames to go through. Let's just do like a half lightning round, half ranking thing, alright? Alright. Number 4, Foxy.exe. It's just a Sonic.exe parody. Not much more to say. It's pretty dog shit. Intentionally so, but that doesn't stop it from being dog shit. Number 3, Foxy Fighters. A basic shmup, really. The only notable things about it are the voice acting and Soul Dozer making a cameo from fucking Pilgrim's Promise, the video game. The hell does this have to do with the Pilgrim's Promise? Number 2, Freddy in Space. Honestly, this would probably be number 1 if you didn't have to play it 3 fucking times to unlock all of the characters. It's a Metroidvania. Someone just got really mad about me calling Freddy in Space a Metroidvania. That ends with you killing Scott Cawthon again. Really, the most notable part of it is this really minor dialogue bug that's super easy to trigger, and the fact that you have to play it 3 fucking times. Number 1, Chica's Magic Rainbow. Just a pretty fun rage game. I appreciate it for what it is, but the only reason it's number 1 is because it's closest to all right on the scale of all right to mediocre that all these games land on. Hey, look at that. While I was ranking every Halloween backstage minigame, I beat all of them and got the characters. Let's go beat that unbeatable boss. Skipping through Geist Layer. Hey, it's Purple Geist. Fun fact, this guy's a reference to the April Fool's FNAF World demo that I totally forgot to talk about. That's pretty neat.
Surprise!
That fucker! So Purple Geist gets squished, and now you're fighting Chica's Magic Rainbow. You know, the antagonist of Chica's Magic Rainbow, the minigame I ranked number 1 on my little tier list. Come on, man, I thought we were chill. It's a pretty difficult fight, too, for FNAF World standards. Not only are you dealing with the poison air of the Geist layer, but also these little rainbow minions that are super hard to get rid of and will instantly kill one of your party members when they reach your side. If you have enough of the special Halloween characters, you can definitely beat it before the 3-minute death timer hits 0, but because of its difficulty, it ends up being a highlight on any FNAF World playthrough I do. After beating Chica's Magic Rainbow, you go have another chat with Deskman. He tells you to fuck off before realizing you deactivated all of his games, and then he gets murdered by Circus Baby. Yeah, Update 2 was just a teaser for the most okay FNAF game. Alright, whatever, Scott. I think Deskman was retroactively made to be Henry Emily or something, but come on, it's so obviously supposed to be a stand-in for Scott, you can't fool me. And that's the story of FNAF World. A pretty alright RPG that's half a love letter to the first 4 FNAF games and half a vent about how poorly it was received. And I fucking love it. It's so unlike any traditional RPG, which has caused it to carve a special hole in my heart where it'll stay forever. An experience so special that nothing can truly replace it. Okay, well maybe not nothing. Somehow, I'm not the only freak that likes FNAF World, and some of these freaks decided to create fan games, because I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course fan games were going to be mentioned eventually. There's FNAF World Simulator, which is FNAF World, but you play as the enemies. It's kind of neat. There's FNAF World Redacted, which is a quality of life mod I used to play a lot. It's pretty nice. There's FNAF World Updates and More, which is a fucking shit show. I'd recommend checking it out if you want a fun time in VC with friends. And, there's, Okay, have I stalled out long enough to talk about Refreshed yet? FNAF World Refreshed is probably the most notable FNAF World fan game nowadays, and for good reason. This shit fucks! It's essentially a full, from-the-ground-up remake of FNAF World, with new characters, new areas, new bosses, a whole bunch of skins, and it all looks so good and fits with the style of FNAF World so well. It's just so fucking good. If you're a fan of FNAF World or you want to give it a try for the first time, I cannot recommend Refreshed enough. It's essentially FNAF World if it was an actual game and not flashing lights and colors. I should probably mention the sequel too. That's like half the reason I made this video. On FNAF's 12th anniversary, between the announcements of a real-life Freddy's location and Security Breach 2, Megacat Studios would post this image. It's FNAF World 2, what the fuck else is it supposed to be? We don't really know anything about FNAF World 2 other than the fact that it exists and is probably being developed by Megacat Studios, but clearly the hype alone was enough to get me to make this video, so I'm excited! And that's all I really have to say. Even without the sequel being announced, I probably would have made a FNAF World video eventually. I'm a FNAF fan, and this is my favorite FNAF game, so of course I was going to talk about it eventually. I don't really have like a joke or anything to end the video with.
Hey, it's me.